Howdy, folks. Billy Boy's back and ready to get you mile high. Thanks for voting, all you green leaves, and opening the door for Amendment 64. I am excited to announce to you the grand opening of my top-shelf marijuana boutique and emporium, Commander-in-Leaf. At Commander-in-Leaf, we only procure from the choicest fields and botanical masters. From sour diesel to Maui Wowie and candies to space cakes, we have it all. All our confections are created right on site, so come seal the deal and enjoy some Billy Delights. And don't forget to check out my other products, Billy Bags and Bill Doughs, for all my discriminating constituents. I'm Bill Clinton, and I approve these party supplies and toys.
I am the great Arnold Schwarzenegger. You're listening to the Cranial Emission Show with Ben Childs, Miguel Hito, and the Reverend Joey T. Stop screwing around and listen.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the Cranial Emission Show. Ben Charles, Miguel Hito, and the Lord Stacy Cheese, broadcasting to you live from the Cheese Manor.
The top secret cheese
The
manor.
top secret cheese manor. We're not going to tell you the address because you do not deserve to know.
Thank you, Jimmy Poodle, straight out of Northern Ireland.
If you want to be a part of the show, you can do so by calling 813-438-6068. If you're a fan of the show, you like the social media thing, then go to Facebook, facebook.com/The Cranial Emissions Network. Like the goddamn page. Follow us as well on Twitter at Cranial E. That's what you need to do.
Stick your dirty like on our page. Can you turn me up a
Your
little bit?
dirty, stick your dirty like on the page. There you go. Yeah, you're a little lower for some reason today. So
I am.
we gotta,
You know what? I did buy a new mic and a new stand finally.
I think that's what it is.
After 4 years.
I didn't realize this. You know what? It is the mic. That's what it is.
You know what I can do is I could probably buy a...
we take this damn mic condom off. That's probably what it is.
Let me see. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Holy
Yo,
F, man.
wow.
I feel
Big
really
difference.
I feel good about that, but the whole boom mic stand is kind of gyrating it.
That's a big difference,
It keeps,
though.
like, touching my
That's
lips
what it
and
was. It was the
gyrating.
mic condom. You know, everything always feels better without a condom, Mike.
as I put the mic into my mouth.
It's time to kick off this segment and bring back the ever-popular police blotter. Sancho, cue the music.
There's a truck going by.
Guilty as hell.
Police in California have released photos of a man in woman's clothing dubbed Mrs. Doubtfire. Hello, children. Bank robbery suspect referenced in the 1993 comedy starring the late, great, sexually asphyxiating Robin Williams.
Yes. Much like David Carradine and Michael Hutchins
Michael Hutchins from the band In Excess.
from Australia.
Yeah, that is true. G'day, mate. Goodbye, mate. I'm sorry, that was inappropriate. To our Australian listeners out there, I am so sorry. So this guy is dressed up. He is straight out.
You know, when it comes to Michael Hutchins, I was a big fan.
Were you a big fan?
Get it?
No.
He asphyxiated himself hanging from a fan.
Oh, did he? Oh, that was not funny, Ben. Stacy, you said something that wasn't funny.
Go ahead.
Wait, I don't have my boo ready. Gosh damn it.
Go ahead.
Anyways, so the Santa Cruz are looking for this purse-toting man. I mean, this guy has a full-on wig on, and he tried to look exactly like a woman. So he was cased in the bank during a visit to Rabo, and he left without committing any criminal act back a while ago. So he's probably between the age of 20 and 35, so they're kind of looking for this guy. But he doesn't look like Mrs. Doubtfire. The hair is much more glorious in its length. Mrs. Doubtfire had the curls going on and the very hot boobs, you know, until they lit on fire. And she wasn't Robin Williams, so they're looking for Mrs. Doubtfire over there in California. Good luck.
Yes, Mrs.
boys.
Doubtfire, who had what they call humdinger boobs. Now, humdinger boobs were classified by George Carlin as the ability where your boobs hang so low, where you can take the right boob, flip it over to left shoulder, and squirt milk up your ass.
Do your boobs hang low? Do they wobble
I thought
to
it was when you bought a new leather bra and your husband said, nice shoes.
So they hang so low they could be knees. Is that what you're saying to me?
I believe they can.
So they could be
Very
two
nice.
fried eggs hanging on a nail. Is that what you're saying to me?
This segment brought to you by Jimmy Choo,
Oh, Jimmy
the
Choo.
shoemaker that Lord Stacy Cheese's fiance knows nothing about.
And she calls herself the lady of the manor. Can you believe it?
Jimmy Choo, bless you.
Oh, thank you.
She described them as it sounds like an Asian sweat market shoe.
It most likely
It
is.
probably
it
is.
most likely is an Asian
It
sweat
probably
market
is.
shoe.
I think she gets hers made in London. I'm not sure.
Second story here. Second story. A robber of Subway, known as David Eli Lingefelter.
You know they got
Was he
$5
fat?
footlongs.
No,
there.
quite skinny, actually. Arrested Wednesday for the robbery of a Subway restaurant in Olympia, Washington. Now, what's funny about this is when they caught the guy, he was busted. This 20-year-old guy was busted hiding behind a dumpster. And first of all he got was $100 in cash. So talk about
Big money, big money.
Talk about
no whammy, no whammy.
yeah, exactly. I mean, if you're going to put the effort into it, make sure you get something out of it. You know, if you
Did
get-
he also get a sandwich, or did he not stay for that?
Hey,
He didn't
you
get
know
the
what he got?
sandwich.
He got a
just
$5 foot long is what he got.
No, he got a five-year sentence.
Oh, that sucks for
that's terrible.
Sucks for you, nerd.
Now, you know, first of all, he only gets $100. Then he steals the cashier's cell phone. He gets caught hiding behind a dumpster. What's funny about this is he has a money bag tied to the front of his pants, a white bag, where he drew in magic marker
No.
a dollar
No,
sign.
he didn't. Did he have a robber mask on, too?
Like a cartoon.
With a little black and white
like
striped
a
shirt?
cartoon robber. He had a bag with a dollar sign drawn on it. You see this, Stace? Look at this. Here's his bag. Tied to the front of his pants.
You know what? As the North Koreans say, that's just Wong.
I'm going to give credit here. That's fantastic.
You got to see it? You're going to use it? There
That
you go.
is fantastic.
You see that? You see the bag? David Lingefelter. Good job, buddy.
Legafelter.
Good
well
job.
done on the name, Ben.
Booked on robbery, and he is being held in the Thurston County Jail for a $10,000 bond. So he's going to have to rob quite a few more Subways to pay that bail.
Wow. He's gonna. You got to know when to hold him.
That's right, Kenny Rogers.
Thank you. So we got a French couple facing possible jail time after they admitted to selling their child, their newborn Romanian baby, for $8,600 and a new BMW.
Wait, how did they sell a Romanian baby if they're French?
They sold. Wait. They sold. Hold on, oh God! I just dropped the ball.
Well, this was actually in France
This is
that
in-
the story occurred.
Yeah, this is in Marseille. A French couple are facing jail time after they admitted paying more than $8,600 and a used BMW in exchange for a Romanian
Oh, they
baby.
bought a baby.
They bought a Romanian baby.
They
Yes.
bought a baby.
So it was free with the BMW.
It was free with the BMW and the $8,600.
In fact, it was unfortunately just left in the back of the BMW.
Now,
most likely.
Now, I wonder, okay, because, look, prices of things nowadays, I mean, what's good is that when you go to buy something now, interest rates are lower than they've ever been. But you figure $8,600 for the baby, right? Did they finance this over a 5-year term? Was this a 6-year term? What kind of interest rate
That's
did
a
they
pretty
get
cheap
on the baby?
That's a pretty cheap
I mean,
baby.
I'm thinking, okay, look, by the time you pay off the 5-year amortization of the financing for the baby is now 5 years old. Now, another question I have, do you get a full service warranty when you finance the baby?
Now, if you take it off premises, is it degrade in value?
Does it drop in value immediately?
That's what I
as soon
wanna
as soon
know.
as you drive the baby
As soon as
off
you get
the lot,
behind the wheel and you turn that key on, it devalues.
as soon as you take the baby from the hospital,
Screw that baby.
does it drop in value?
Is this just a new sex traffic trade now that we've got here?
I hope not, because that's a young baby. That's a newborn baby.
Well, maybe it's an investment.
No, the Romanians are quite hot.
They are.
They are, but
and maybe you have to
Edward-
get them early.
Edward R. Rooney, the principal from Ferris Bueller's Day Off, would probably like to visit that baby because he's a creepo.
How much does a hot 17-year-old Romanian cost you? Perhaps they've done the math and worked out that buy them at 2, get them cheap, and just feed them in a basement.
And then you grow them up and sell them for way
Right.
more. That's a good idea, actually.
All they do is watch porn.
Perhaps this was just.
Oh, the computer says no.
Perhaps this was an early attempt for a French couple to find a nice Nadia Comaneci at an early age. Little
Or what was
1980s
that, what was
Olympic
that,
reference there.
What was that little gimpy one that did the flips and landed on one foot?
That was an American.
No, okay. Oh, was he sure?
Yeah,
no,
so it's Carrie-
yeah, but the guy
Carrie,
was rushed. Wait, was the guy?
No,
Romanian?
that he's you're talking about Bella.
Blah,
Oh God, I can't remember the guy's name. The American Olympic
Carrie
coach.
Shrug.
Yes, Carrie Shrug was the gymnast. Yes.
My coach told me to do the thing, and I jumped and landed on one leg.
Now you know what? That was quite heroic. I will give that.
I
to
do
her.
have to give it to her. She is a little lady landing
Imagine
on
the
one leg.
plight of that poor Romanian. You get out of Romania and you end up with a French couple. What could possibly be worse?
Yeah, don't say that to me.
Oh, I forgot.
Suck at me. Yes, folks, I am French and Swedish and a little bit English. So
And quite embarrassed.
Yes, I'm quite embarrassed. But I do not surrender.
Now, recently it was Easter just passed. And there's been quite a few Easter-related surprises. We've got 2 different Easter stories here on Police Blotter. But story number 1...
God did not come back this year.
Well, he did not.
Sucker.
The J-Man did not come back.
He said, suck it, cheese.
But marijuana bags were found in an Easter gift from an Oregon Walmart.
That is fabulous.
An Oregon woman said that the Easter Bunny made a mistake when he stashed 3 bags of pot in a packaged toy that she purchased from Walmart. Her name was Christina Hannes. She bought what was known as a VTech Smart Shots Sports Center, right? Whatever the hell that is, from a Walmart store more than a week ago. And when her child went to open this thing, immediately she pulled out a small bag of pot. Now, as soon as that happened, Mom immediately, scurried to snatch that out of her hand. Well, that too. She didn't tell that to the cops, of course. But then she repackaged everything, put it all back together, put it up high where she thought that her daughter couldn't reach it.
Up high.
Well, her daughter actually did reach it, knocked it back over, and then 2 more bags of pot fell out.
You know what I would say? Treasure! Kids, you go outside and play. Mom's going to get high.
You know what this goes to show?
You realize there must have actually been 8 bags of pot in there. She reported 3.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Right.
But you know what this goes to show? I had a friend of mine who God rest his soul, passed away a number of years ago, but he had a habit of buying things from Walmart, getting whatever use he needed to get out of them, and then repackaging them and trading them back in.
And then Walmart will take it, too.
And they'll take it. But it goes to show you that there may not be as much scrutiny as necessary on the trade-ins.
Well, hey.
I believe it's an old trick to have an electrical item break, go buy the same thing, and then put the old one back in the new box and take it and get your money back.
So what was the company's name again?
It was Walmart.
There we go. That's all you need to say right there is Walmart. Oh, God.
I didn't know anyone that worked at Walmart could afford 3 bags of pot.
Dude, you can get that swag. You can get them nickel swags, man. Ugh, that's disgusting. Where are we at, Ben?
It's your story next, Biggie.
Oh, jeez, man. Tahlequah, Oklahoma. They were going to Oklahoma, guys.
Wait, what's the name of the place again?
Tahlequah.
Let me see it.
Tahlequah.
You see the name of this?
Look at Tahlequah.
Tahlequah.
That's damn near French to me, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, then you should be able to pronounce it, my French friend.
Well, you remember the story I said last week about a lady had a potato look like a duck? Well, this Easter bunny contained $30,000 worth of meth. It was seized by Oklahoma police. This animal had a hole in the bottom of it. Do you remember Grand Theft Auto where
of course.
Trevor poked the old hole out of Mr. Jelly Pants or whatever, the teddy bear with the panties on? Oh, my God. So there was a hole in it, and somebody had stuffed $30,000 worth of meth in 2 condoms were up inside it. So 2 condoms, and I'm talking 2 condoms with a half pound each inside it. That's a lot of meth, dude. So Carolyn Ross has been arrested for the crime. She admitted she knew about the drugs and the stuffed animal. She was supposed to send them to someone who could redistribute them, according to Fox 23, wherever that is in Oklahoma.
$30,000 of meth, that's a hell of a lot of meth.
That poor buddy.
Oklahoma still goes down as a state I met the stupidest person in my life in.
Really?
A young lady at the bar asked me to, came over and said, I hear your accent. I'd love you to say something in your own language. And I went, well, you realize I'm English? And she said, of course I realize you're English, but I'd like you to say something in your natural English language. How ridiculously stupid is that?
Oh, God. Man.
You know, that was a failed opportunity for you, Stacey, because you could have sold her some meth born from an Easter bunny's ass.
That's not
Let
a
that
bad
be
idea.
a lesson to you, my friend. Now,
Stupid Stacy Cheese. Really?
Lastly, let's talk about dedication.
Dedication.
All of us are quite dedicated. The 3 of us are quite dedicated in the pursuit of intoxication. Let's face it.
I love dedication.
But no one is more dedicated than this woman. She gets in a terrible car accident, and when the paramedics go to tend to her, she proceeds in grabbing a beer from the 12-pack that she had picked up and on her way home had gotten into that accident. Virginia Beach, 41-year-old woman, Trisha Kite, actually. You know,
Just a kike.
when you're dedicated to drinking,
No. I'm going to blank that out.
when you're dedicated to drinking, start over. Stacey's getting anti-Semitic over here.
Stacey.
I want the whole
Ben,
music again.
at least tell him he could say that for this
Because
time.
I'm Jewish,
Okay.
so he can say that.
Now, no.
I like Stacey. He's funny. He's a gas. He
Yeah.
really is.